So, last time on Heroes and Hot Dogs, a human monk, a robot cleric, and a gnome wizard emerged from the depths of the eternal void to the sound of a mariachi band playing, and were approached by a reaper named Ames. He was in a hurry, but told them that they were in the underworld, and he'd help them escape so they could help him with the task in return in the overworld. They crossed the threshold of a portal he had created and entered a room designed for baptisms and sacrifices. Quick work was made of a ghoul shambling about, and after failing to open the main locked door at the end, discovered by accident a trap door at the bottom of a large pool. Our heroes unlocked its secrets and made their way through, where they entered a heavily censored bathhouse with a disgruntled dwarf. He had them play a shell game since the room's under construction, and when they discovered his deception in the game, gave them the key to the next room, and I'll add on to that also. And he warned them not to touch anything in the following room, which is labeled as greed.
Trial of greed.
Trial of greed.
Nerd.
Actually, it's the circle of greed. The trial is what takes place in the circle of greed, but whatever. Alrighty, so you where is there it is? Okay. Have gone through the door, and I need to find where the stupid reveal button is. There it is. Okay.
The reveal button
is here.
Oh. That's not what I expected at all for something labeled as a circle.
Well,
he doesn't have circles.
I don't have circles. I can't make circles easily. I can do squares, I guess, but like that's kind of lame looking. Yeah, no, it's not great. Also, this is a room within the circle. The circle is the entire, like, there's like entire like almost like dimension basically, and this just happens to be a room.
Let me stop you right there. I cannot physically comprehend what you're talking about.
Okay.
You said this is a room in one.
In one
all
of
these rooms are in only one circle.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we had
outside of outside of each of the rooms is an entire level of the underworld. It's a giant area that Ames mentioned would take you normally like a lifetime to traverse to get to the end. And he's basically connected all of the end points together, so you don't have to like go through all that stuff. So like basically, this is a hidden room in that
fantasy
circle.
Wormhole.
Right, so it's a wormhole to it's a cheat sheet, right?
Okay, but we've been in two quote rooms already, but you're saying those are not two of the 9 circles. That's just
it's a
room circle.
Well, each room is in a different circle.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And the water we went through last session was a Stargate.
No, it was a Watergate.
Wow.
All right. I cannot remember anymore who opened the door. I think it's by the order you're in a range.
I
think it was WE did, because he was the one.
Oh, he has a key.
Yes,
yeah,
he had the
one
key.
that got the key, right?
I mean, it's not imperative because you're not going into combat directly right now, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So I'll just
hey, spoilers
here. I mean, if you shout real loud at people and make them really angry, maybe, but not immediately.
No, I know a way where you don't have to shout. You just go, "Hey, want to fight?"
It's time to duel. I know.
Except I have a knife.
Like really, with pistols, 30 paces. All right.
Hey, we're playing a card game. Put the knife. No.
All right. So, as you enter the next room, you see a giant pile of treasure. It's kind of flung around and stacked haphazardly around the room.
Labeled quite simply as dungeon fog.
Yes. No. There's like coins and like gold plates and like vases and like chandeliers and stuff. A bunch of gemstones everywhere. There's a whole pile of treasure. There's like paintings on one of the walls, just like kind of stacked up together, like just looks super fancy. And there are 3 main treasure chests in the center of the room and one off the side. The one off the side appears to have already been opened and just kind of a little bit shoveled and broken a little bit. And as you enter, also on the 3 main treasure chests, a goblin sits on each one of them.
Oh, they're
And
in the chest.
not in the chest. They're on top of the chest. They're kind of just straddling it. These are large chests. These are pretty wide chests here. And as you enter the room, you hear that voice again, and it says, "One is truth and one is lies. Pick you wrong, and then you dies." I'll put that in thing. You want it in Discord or Roll20?
Put in roll 20 if you can, because we have it open.
Yep, there you go.
Lies, but there's 3 of them.
I don't like it.
Yes. Okay. So, and as you enter the room, after you hear this voice, the middle goblin actually addresses you and says, "Oi, hello there, travelers. My name's Marcus." Nope, that's rude. You don't just enter a room and burp at people. That's rude. Go back where you came from. I don't want to talk to you. No, I have to do this. Right, okay. So, my name's Marcus, and over here we have Bert and Ernie.
Which is which?
The motion is on his left first, and then the one on your right. So, from
You
left
said his left and then my right. They're the same one.
Sorry. He motions to your left and then your right. So
Bert is north and Ernie is south.
Right. So it goes Bert, Marcus, Ernie. Okay. You want to mark that down somewhere?
He's not like the other.
Sorry. And he says, "Right. So these chests are filled with wondrous treasures, and you can ask either of them, Bert or Ernie, anything about the chests. But you have to pick one. We don't want you to be greedy after all, now do we?" And at that, Marcus pulls out a book, and it's labeled Hell in a Handbasket, the Underworld's Guide to Basket Weaving, and he begins to read. And Bert and Ernie both wave at you.
Sorry.
And Bert says, "Hello." And Ernie says, hi there, I'm Ernie. Step right up.
Okay.
You can ask any of these guys anything you want. Marcus is kind of not paying attention anymore. He kind of did his spiel and as motion to talk mostly to the other two. But you can ask anything you want. Also, I apologize in advance. It takes me a minute to respond to you. I have 3 voices. I haven't done
Right.
I haven't done a schizophrenic NPC kind of thing yet before, so this is new for me. So if I have a long pause, it's not like, "Oh, you got me there." It's not. I'm just trying to remember what they sound like.
Okay.
I meant to offer to do voices and then totally forgot.
Well, the problem is then you know everything. So
I thought about that too.
I know.
So,
I wish you could too. I eventually I might get Alex or Adam in here to do some NPC voices. But yeah. Anywho, yeah, you can kind of do whatever you wish. You can look around the room. You can talk to them. You can, do whatever it is you want to do.
I think WE would like to ask all 3 of them if any of them are lying.
All at once?
Individually.
Okay. Do you want to go down the line then?
Sure.
Okay. So you're gonna ask Bert then if he's lying. Okay. So he says, "Well, I haven't said anything yet." So
but he just said he hadn't said anything yet.
I'm gonna go with maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I'll rephrase that question. Will any
Bert.
of them lie?
Will any of us lie, or will I lie? What are you asking?
Will any of the 3? So all 3 of them.
Are you
including
asking
himself?
Bert, are you asking Bert if any of them will lie, or asking Bert if he will lie?
just word the question as you would word it.
Is anybody going to lie when I ask a question? So if somebody is going to lie, including himself, name the person who will lie.
Okay, that's 2 questions.
No, that's me just trying to word it right.
Okay, ask one question at a time. My brain's a little slow. I haven't had my
Ask him who the liar is.
We don't know if anyone's lying yet.
Except
ask
one
him
is truth and one is lies.
Yeah,
Choose
that's what I
wrong
would
and you
thought.
die. So
So go ahead. Try again, WE.
Just ask one question at a time. Oh, my brain gets confused. I already have to settle
No.
out. Okay.
I don't even know what I'm trying to ask anymore.
Okay, want me to try?
Go
Yeah, go
for
ahead.
it.
Okay. Bert,
Yes.
What? May I ask you a question?
Sure. I mean, I'm not going anywhere now, am I?
Okay, my question is, what is your name?
My name's Bert. He just told you that.
Oh, right. Ernie, may I ask you a question?
No.
What is your name, Ernie?
My name?
Yes. What
Well,
is your
Marcus
name?
just told you my name. What are you talking about? Why are you asking all these questions?
Uh-huh. Bert, you
Yes.
still over there? Does Ernie
Yes.
always lie?
I mean, I don't want to be like mean about it, but yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, Bert,
Yes, yes.
can we can we like have the treasure you're sitting on?
Absolutely.
How do we get that treasure without dying?
All you gotta do is sign right here, and he pulled out a contract.
A contract.
It's like 70 pages long, and it requires you to do some crazy things.
My name's Lawful Evil.
Ooh. Somebody else want to step in?
There's a reason my guy has low charisma.
You don't need charisma to talk, people.
What?
You don't need charisma to like just talk. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
I'm not having you roll or anything. So
Just the
Hey,
ability to use words.
Marcus, what about your chest?
he looks over his book and he's like, "It's all right. It's, it's got some good shit in there, and just just some prize winning stuff. But like,
Is it like goblin good or like royalty good?
well, I mean that's kind of rude. I'm kind of the king of the goblins. So
Is
I
it
don't know
like
how to answer
goblin
this.
good or like really like better than normal goblin good?
I mean, I don't really want to be part of this. It's kind of their thing.
Then why do you get a chest? I want a chest.
Well, the thing is, I get this chest later if I get to kill a bunch of people. But and he goes back to his book.
He just trails off.
He's just like, don't really care either way what you guys do.
Well,
Hey, Bert,
Yes.
how do we get out of this room?
Well, I could tell you that, but that's kind of not really fun. I mean, okay, so you have to pick the right chest.
I wondered maybe.
I mean, I'm not spoilers. Sorry. But,
how do we pick a chest?
Well, you just walk up to it and you open it.
aren't you on the chest though? Do
Oh,
you
oh.
want to get?
I'll move. I mean, I'm
Oh.
not gonna be rude about it. Jeez.
So Bert, what would happen if we open up the chest that you're sitting on?
Well, it either eats you. Just kidding. It doesn't eat you. It either has the treasure you want, or it doesn't. That's that's pretty straightforward,
Will
right? I mean,
anything bad happen to us if we open that chest?
well, if you pick the wrong chest, then you probably don't make it out alive.
Is the one you're sitting on the wrong chest?
For you, I mean, no.
Is the one you're sitting on the right chest?
Sure.
Okay. Huh.
Is this one of those things where am I allowed to roll to see if I can tell if he's lying or something?
Yeah,
What's
Sure.
What's the?
that's insight.
Insight.
Roll-
Oh, I have a
roll
plus
insight
4 to that.
I
Roll
have to
d20. I
roll just
I
one.
didn't. It's slash roll d20 plus 4.
It's an 8. Okay.
12 total. Ugh.
And
Bad roll.
I'm trying to figure. I'm gonna roll my number real quick. But I'm gonna see. That's a 6. Okay.
Yeah, sit down, Bert.
Do you have any pluses to insight?
I already added it.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Yes,
hold on.
12 is my final roll.
12. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a +7 to insight or whatever it has. Yeah. No. Yeah, you get the impression that he's a pretty straight shooter most of the time. You know, I mean, he doesn't seem pretty. I mean, he seems fairly non-committal. He's not actively trying to lie to you. But
You're telling me the obvious.
well, okay, you asked.
Maybe I should have rolled higher.
Okay.
So who was it we determined was probably the liar?
We never
Ernie.
determined that as a group, but
Ernie's
it's
the-
kind
Ernie's
of
the liar.
obvious. Ernie.
Bernie's the liar. Bert, the one we've been talking with.
Hey, Bert. Hey,
Yeah.
Bert.
Yeah. What?
Hey,
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
Bert. Hey.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Bert. Hey.
Hi.
What's your opinion on Ernie?
I mean,
What do you think about him?
kind of a douche, but I mean, other than that, he brings like muffins on Fridays, and that's pretty cool. But he's all right sometimes. I mean,
Hey, Bert, what happens if we were to try to open up Ernie's chest?
oh, not good things at all.
Okay.
What kind of not good things?
Well, I can't tell you that. I mean,
Would we die?
kind of. I mean, it's kind of against the rules to like, spoil the ending. But you would be bad. Let's just
The
say
ending.
that. The ending, yes, but it'd be bad for you. Let's just say that.
All right. Hey, Ernie. Hey,
Yeah,
Ernie.
what's up?
Hey. Hey, Ernie.
Hey.
Hey, Ernie. What happens if we open? What do you think of Bert? What do you think about Bert?
I mean, he's kind of a dick. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just. I mean, he brings muffins on Tuesdays, but it's just.
Who brings muffins on the other 3 days?
Oh, Marcus.
Okay.
Hey,
What would
Marcus.
happen if we opened Bert's chest?
Oh, terrible thing, terrible things that happen to you. Don't do that. No.
What kind of terrible things?
I mean, death, despair, dismemberment. Really just agonizing pain.
Mm.
Also, you'd get a terrible set of china that would be worthless, and you don't want that. Now, do you? No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna roll. No, never mind.
It's
Bad roll.
just like how like a.
I'm rolling another insight on Ernie, but I don't like this.
Okay. Yeah. You get the same kind of impression that you got from Bert. You seem to be, on the level.
Ernie did?
Hey, Marcus, did you bring muffins today?
Shit. What day of the week is it? Hold on.
In real
Hold
life,
on.
we're in the circles.
Hold on. Yeah, I got the. Hold on. I need to figure out what day it is. Give me a second, okay?
You broke the goblins. Good work.
I'm gonna roll a d8, and an 8 is a non. It's a 7-day week. Okay. It's first day of the week is Monday. It's Monday. Okay. So Marcus says, "Oi, yeah, I bought muffins today. What of it?" Well, actually,
Can I have one?
it was scones, but sure. I guess you can have one. Oh, just kidding. I ate them all.
I'm hungry anyways.
Well, I think. Pretty sure that Bert's the truth teller, and we should just open that chest. But do we want to somehow protect ourselves or be
Hey,
careful or
guys.
something, or what?
There's 3 of us. What if we just open all the chests at once?
And 2 of us
what if
die.
we'll die.
Also, I will say that
Oh.
one is truth and one is lies. It doesn't account for the third, so there could be 2 lies.
And remember, it did say our clue was don't touch anything.
Also, you
Remember?
just as a general like D&D rule, you don't have to play by my rules. Just a heads up. Like, I mean, you can. That's totally fine. I'm just letting you
Yeah.
know you don't have to play by my rules.
Well, I mean, we could just kill them all, but
Right. You can do whatever.
Well, then
as
we
you
lose
want.
all of our. Then we lose any extra clues we could get about the chest.
Hey, Bert, can you open your chest?
I mean, I could, but that's not fun.
Hey, Bert, what about that other chest that no goblin has?
I mean, that's just kind of broken. That it kind of exploded.
exploded.
It's kind of my bad. No, that was on me. I stored firecrackers in there, and yeah, that you shouldn't do that long term. It does not end well.
Hey, Ernie.
Is there anybody sitting on top of it?
Yeah,
when
hey,
it
what's up?
happened?
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Well, maybe.
Hey, Ernie, what would happen if I sat in the blown up box?
You would have a great fun time. You go for a roller coaster ride. You could play like choo choo, all sorts of things. I mean, or maybe you would find your destiny.
That's the nicest answer we've received thus far. I vote WE goes in.
Okay.
So which one? The blown up
WE
chest?
goes and sits in the broken box.
Okay.
Well, then we prove that he's a liar.
Okay. Yeah. So you go and you sit. I mean, you're a giant metal man, so you don't fit like super great into it.
You're like a fat cat trying to fit into a small box.
Yeah. So you gotta kind of like maneuver your way in, but yeah, you sit in it, and it's a box. And yeah, it's not very comfortable.
Are you having fun in there?
Not really.
You don't feel any epiphanies of your destiny.
Right. So Ernie's obviously the liar. Bert's
Hey,
telling-
Bert. Hey, Bert, what would happen if WE was sitting in that box that he's totally not sitting in right now?
What?
What would happen if I sat in that open box that you used to have your firecrackers in?
Well, you'd be sitting on your friend.
True.
A valid.
So, hey Bert, I got a question for you. So we met this dwarf man. He was telling us not to touch anything here. Any idea why he'd say that?
He's kind of doesn't. He's not much fun.
Just gonna throw him under the bus like
I'll
that?
be honest. I mean, I kind of have to report him now because that kind of ruins the whole thing. But
Are we not supposed
what was his name? What did you get? Did you get his name?
No, we did not get his name.
Which
No.
circle were you in? I need to probably run this up the line of command here.
We were in the 7th circle.
Up your ass.
On the 7th circle. Well, that's interesting.
We don't know where we are. We're really dumb.
There's no dwarf in the 7th circle. Came back to the 3rd circle? That's strange.
Look, we don't have to go in your order.
Ticket.
Are you just going around in circles? Just going doing the rounds? I mean,
Everything's round.
So, if it wasn't for the dwarf telling us not to touch anything, I would have said we should just go ahead and do it. But why did he say not to touch anything?
I think he might be assuming or referring to all the gold and paintings and treasure that is imaginarily hanging around
first
here.
of all, you know, we need to look around, right? I want to look
Yeah.
up around in the corners, all this kind of stuff. Is there anything out there? I mean, is anything for us to see?
roll an investigation check.
What is that? 20? D20?
Yep, everything's a d20.
All right, 8.
Okay.
and then investigation. Am I
what's your-
supposed to add something or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, add your
Hold on.
investigation modifier.
Trying to find it. Plus 5,
Oh, nice. That's 13.
13.
Okay. 13. Okay. Um. So yeah, you see, there's a bunch of treasure around, and I'm trying to think here. You can see in the broken chest by itself, there's some scorch marks, and yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of treasure. I mean, do you want to leave anything in particular? I can let you know if you're looking for something in particular, like any kind of treasure or looking at any specific parts. I mean, it's just kind of just mounds and mounds of treasure most of the way around.
Okay, so I was gonna say you've already touched it, WE, and you didn't blow up, so the
Well, I didn't
dwarfs-
touch treasure.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I
touch
thought you were
treasure.
sitting. Oh, you're sitting. I thought you were.
He's sitting in an empty box.
I thought the treasure was like right there.
No, the room's just full of treasure.
We're full of treasure, but the box is off the side and it's just kind of empty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was this blown up treasure sitting inside the box or something.
No, it's empty. Yeah, the box is empty.
Okay. So, but there's treasure strewn around all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably what we're not supposed to touch then. Okay, so I don't think there's anything more for us to do except to try to open the box. I do have Mage Hand as a cantrip spell, which is I can push things around with a fake hand. If you want me to try to do something like that.
Yeah, use it to push one of the goblins off, and then we can physically open a chest.
Well, first of all, we could just ask the goblin if he wants to move. Mr. Burt Goblin,
The joke went over your head.
Yes.
would you mind just moving so we can open up the chest and stuff like that? Or
So
can you open
made
it for
your,
us?
made your final selection then? You can only choose once.
Oh, we can always choose once.
Is that per person or per party?
Per party. Otherwise, I
Uh.
mean, that's kind of just ruins the whole thing.
I mean, 1 to 2 of us might die. That's pretty. That's the risks there.
That's a pretty bad risk.
Hey, Marcus. Does
what you
Ernie always lie?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, everybody lies, right? I mean, really, who's to say what truth is, anyways?
Yeah, he's a middleman.
I think the one thing we really haven't tried is threatening these people.
Yeah, they've been pretty chill so far.
Hmm.
I'm not saying threaten them, but I think WE should stand a little inside their personal space. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could.
I mean it literally.
Again,
You mean like on top of them?
sit on one of them.
Yeah, just slowly apply pressure to a shin bone.
I will sit on the middle box with Marcus
On Marcus or next to Marcus?
next to Marcus to read his book with him.
Read his book.
Just introduce
All right,
yourself to the
he'll-
Hell Times or whatever. Hell
He'll
in a handbasket.
Yeah, he scooches over, and he leans the book over to you and starts pointing at an image of some basket and says, "Well, you see what they do here is they take the undercurrent and they pull up and around, and then they use this lovely twine right here, and it's on point. It's
I
just
think we've
on
lost
point.
WE.
You gonna stay here forever? It's just learning basket weaving.
I now live in the third circle, making baskets.
It's true calling life.
Extreme underrealm basket weaving.
Man,
So
He doesn't
Okay.
seem like intimidator thing.
I
Ernie
wanna-
really
I wanna
did
ask-
lie.
I want to ask Bert something. So, hey,
Yes.
Bert. So, are you
Yes.
saying if we choose the treasure that you're sitting on, or the what do you call those things? The chest that you're
chest.
sitting on.
Yes.
Are you saying that's the what are you saying would happen if we choose it?
Well, one of these chests has life in them, and the other two have death.
Yes, but is the
Um,
one you're sitting on the one that has life in it?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie to
Alright.
you. Thing. No.
Hey Ernie, hey.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Does your chest have life or death in it?
Life, of course. Everything
What
else
does
is death.
Bert's
the only
then what
fly.
does Bert's have?
Death.
Yes,
Absolute and total
but ask
death.
Ernie. But Ernie's lying because when he asked what his name is, Ernie, what's your name again?
I am the goblin who sits on the chest of destiny.
Okay, yeah, just beat the shit out of Ernie and open Bert's chest.
Are you gonna beat up Ernie?
I think this might be a waste of time, so no.
I mean, you can
Alright.
if you want to. It doesn't bother me.
All right, so
As
I
much
think
as
we
I-
should just, guys. I think we should just choose the
As-
Bert chest and be done with it. And if we lose the game, then we're dead, and it's
As much as I feel like I should stick to my character's guns, I don't think this is the time nor place to be.
No, stick to your
Pretending to
character,
be
man.
great
It's
detective.
fine. You can do whatever you want.
No, I
mean,
meant
like-
in character. I feel like I'm supposed to play by the rules of the game, not your game, the game.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Nerd.
Okay. Someone gonna tell me you're doing that? Now
I
get
gotta
actual
vote for
confirmation.
Bert's chest, I guess.
hmm
I'll go with that.
All right, Bert's chest.
Hey Bert,
Yes.
we're going to open your chest. We've decided.
Oh goody. Oh goody. I'm so excited.
Would you like to? Would you like to get off the chest, please? I
Oh,
don't want to
right,
knock you
right.
over.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. He gets off the chest, and he lifts it up, and
Oh, he opens it.
yeah,
Okay.
he opened.
Oh.
You asked him to get off, and he opened it for you. He's
Okay.
he's a nice guy.
He's going
Uh,
above and beyond.
Yeah. He opens the chest, and there's you're still far away, so you can't really see like what's
Okay.
inside.
Then
But
let
you
me
can
walk
see
up to
a light emanates from it.
Okay.
Are you walking up
I'm
to the
gonna
chest?
I'm gonna walk up to it if nobody else is gonna.
I mean, yeah, Vert is just next door at that chest, learning about baskets.
I am
Yeah.
standing on top of sitting on top of the other chest. Can I see it from there?
Okay.
You should move
Um,
this little thing over.
Are you approaching the chest?
I mean, right now I'm
Yeah.
sitting on another chest.
Right, you're on the middle chest. Right, hold on, let me put you where you're supposed to be. You're here with the Marcus. Okay, and so you guys are approaching the pushing Bert's chest right here.
Mhm.
And as you walk towards it, Ernie jumps off of his chest and runs at you. And
Can
roll
I put
initiative.
my? Can I? Oh.
Nope. Roll initiative.
Oh, so we're all supposed to roll?
Yep.
Yes. I'll roll a 20. I forgot my. Mine is actually 15. I forgot my.
So give me,
modifier.
hold on, give me your give me your total numbers here.
Mine is 15.
Hold on, this is is your name Finnegan? No, it's Finnegan.
No,
Yeah.
my name is Dig.
Yeah, hold on. What'd you get, Dig?
15. Verd got
15.
19.
I got 17.
Okay, and I got Nomad. 17.
Verd,
Okay.
just put your leg on the chest. Just put
and
your leg out and trip Ernie.
What were you
Give him a
rolling for?
bloody nose.
What's that roll for?
What?
You just rolled again, didn't you? Or is that
I,
just...
I rolled a 15 and added 2. Which is
Okay.
7.
He got 17.
Gotcha. If you like tab out and come back into the thing, it rolls the dice after they've already rolled, which is weird. Anyways, that was
Oh,
strange.
really?
Yeah, it's like does the animation afterwards. Anyways, and then I need to roll, and I need to roll one for Ernie.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 17. Where is Ernie's stat sheet?
He's a fast little scamp. Also, is he breaking some rules right now?
What?
Nothing.
No, what?
Also, am I
Fine.
supposed to be on the chest or next to it?
I thought you
You're
were sitting
the-
on it.
You're sitting on the chest.
Well, he's
Oh.
apparently he's behind it,
I
looking at a
can't-
wall.
There we go. I misclicked. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you're that way facing this way. And I need to. I didn't think you'd be sitting on the chest, Verd. I need to figure out.
Who's closest, or how do you do
No, I need to make you have a check. I'm just not sure what that's gonna be. Hold
Make
on.
it up.
Yeah.
Don't tell us you're making it up.
I need to make. You're heavy, man. You're a heavy man. Okay, no. I'm gonna roll this one then.
Whoop.
Oh, he's low. Okay. And that's okay. So let me get this in the order. So, as Ernie jumps off his chest, and runs at you guys, the chest underneath WE1142R
WB.
WE it shoots you off of it, and then pulls you back in, which is weird. Marcus goes flying off the other direction, off the back of it, and you're flung forwards and then back right in front of it as you're pulled back in. And as you look up, the chest has teeth and is trying to eat you.
Which chest?
The middle one.
Ooh.
And let's see. Ernie jumped off the chest, and he's over here, right? Okay.
So the chest is open. The middle one is open.
The middle one is alive.
Mm-hmm.
And currently trying to eat WE. Actually, roll a dexterity saving throw. I want to see like if you're actually caught or not.
Is that a d20?
Yeah.
Ooh.
+2, so 9.
9. Okay, yeah, you're grappled. So this thing shot out its tongue at you and has you by the leg, and is slowly pulling you in towards the chest.
He's getting mimicked.
Being mimicked, yeah.
Wow.
And its teeth look real sharp. However, on the positive side, Bert got off his chest, right, and he's just sitting there, and
Can
he's
you,
not doing anything.
Can you put the list of initiative order in the chat, please?
Yeah. Well, that's reversed. Hold on. I put it the wrong way. I put it low to high for some reason. It's not how initiative works. Hang on.
It is in Australia.
It's just down under. Yeah.
Stand on your head.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. And here's initiative order right here. So Bert is not taking part in combat at the moment, and Marcus is just kind of like laying on his back.
Still reading the magazine.
And it's like he's not making a move to like come after you guys. But yeah, so the only combatants that are actively attacking you are Ernie and this mimic, which appears to be rooted to the ground. Also, the portal in the top chest is still open.
Portal.
There is a portal glowing in the top chest.
You said top chest, and I thought you meant the already
Sorry.
opened one.
Sorry, no, under
Bert's chest.
Bert's chest, yeah, is open and is a portal. So you can make your decision what you're going to do based on that. And top the order is it's WE, ironically.
Okay, so I would be able to attack the mimic, right?
Yep.
So what is this mimic? Can you explain this mimic a little bit better? Is it the chest itself is now changed, or it's like inside the chest? Is this
The chest.
Are you unaware of what a mimic chest is?
No,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
is
know
from-
what it is.
So a mimic is a shape changer that frequently disguises itself as a treasure chest, and when people try to open it, it eats them.
Here, I will DM you an image.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
They're a common fantasy enemy. That's
Yeah. See
it's
that's
effectively a living chest.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
This
Okay,
one specifically
so-
for some game I've never heard
So
of.
you are grappled by it right now. So your movement is 0.
Okay.
Unless you choose to break the grapple.
Would it be a bad idea for me to use Sacred Flame on it?
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I'm just saying, will I burn myself in the process?
No. Yeah, it'll appear. It appears on the monster, so you can make it appear not like on the part that's touching you.
So what is
Okay.
Sacred Flame?
You're not inside of the mimic at the moment. You're outside the mimic still. So
I don't have a script. Wait, there it is. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range.
It does
So
the-
basically, I burn it.
it is pulling you in, which
Okay, if I were to use Sacred Flame, would it let go?
You have
probably
to
not.
use it and find out. Huh?
probably not. Generally, grappling, you have to do a significant amount of damage, or you have to do an effect. But otherwise, you will remain grappled.
And in grappling, is he strong enough he can just pull away or anything like that, or does it work that way?
He has to do a check.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and would the breaking the grappling be based off of my strength or dexterity?
We need the. It's based on your. You get to choose acrobatics or athletics,
Right.
and
Right.
the chest can only choose, I believe, athletics.
It's
I don't know. I don't have the
it
paper.
has an
pulled up.
actual it has a number you have to hit. So
Or maybe since the chest isn't a person, it rolls different. But
yeah, it has a DC you have to hit a certain number. So
All right, I'm just gonna use Guiding Bolt then.
okay.
So I roll a d20 for that, right?
You tell me.
For finding out if
yeah.
I hit.
Yeah, a d20 plus 6. Yeah, it's not a saving throw. It's a hit die. Yep.
Okay.
It's 18, right?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
That's good.
Damage would be
Give me a second here.
it would be this many.
Wow.
Hold on. What was the number?
14 total. 5
14
2 2
total?
5.
Okay. So that's okay. Hold on. I'm still bad at this whole math thing. Let me get my stuff in order here.
Map or math?
Math.
Oh, I see.
1 second. Sorry, I'm putting up total hit points in for that right now. Seven. Okay. So you did a good. You did a good. You hit him pretty hard. He growls at you and does not look happy, although he'd look happy before. So you kind of just made him mad. Yeah, and he's gonna keep on trying to like pull you in, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, at least it's hurt.
Yeah. Also, I believe that now the next attack roll made against this target before the end of the next turn has advantage because it's glowing. So it's a glowing mimic now.
You're welcome.
Because of the damage that he did to it?
Because of the guiding bolt. It's effect.
I see.
Marks.
It marks the
Mark the
target
death
for you guys,
effect.
basically. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. So next up is Ernie. All right. Ernie looks at you being pulled into the mimic and looks like he doesn't really want to get near that thing. He's like, ugh. And he jumps around you and goes and Finnegan. So
Is hitting him when he tries to go past me a thing?
he goes like a good way around, and you're kind of on the floor.
Okay.
He kind of goes like
He-
around.
So he can't
Grappled by
he can't stick his foot out and trip him.
I mean,
Clothesline him or something?
actually, yeah, okay, yeah, actually, he's not that smart. He's not. Ernie isn't the smartest bulb in the bunch, so he's gonna run right past you, thinking that you're incapacitated. You can take his weapon if you want to, so you can roll an attack of opportunity against him.
So would that be a d20 to see if I hit?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Snap.
Okay.
What are you attacking with?
Probably just hit him in the face with my shield, which I don't know.
With your shield?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
big flat thing to hit him in the face with.
An unarmed bash of some form.
Okay, that's unarmed strike. I give you like maybe like a +1 on the damage probably. So that's a +3 to hit on an unarmed strike. That's like a 15, 8 or 15. That's a 19. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. What do I roll for damage?
You don't, because it's an unarmed strike. So you just do 2, and I'll add the 1, so you do 3 damage to him.
Okay. 3 damage to his face with a shield.
Yep. And he just goes, "Ow, that hurt!" And he kind of stumbles a bit as he's running over towards Finnegan.
I have a question. How open is the chest with our good friend in it?
I mean, how how wide is his mouth?
Yeah, how wide is the hinge on that thing right now?
The mimic?
The mimic, his mouth is open probably 2 feet,
Okay.
I would say. It's getting pretty wide at this point. I mean, it just opened up its mouth.
I'm used to very energetic mimics that just open and slam the chest shut
Yeah,
the whole time.
he's a little lethargic. He's a little slower than his friends, but
Okay.
anyways, but Ernie does get past you, and he goes and attacks Finnegan. So I need to check his stat sheet real quick, and he's going to pull out his scimitar, and he's going to roll to
fair.
hit you. Let's see, D20. Wow. And a natural 1.
Almost a
no.
19.
I'll take credit for that because I hit him in the face with the
Yeah.
shield.
He was dazed and confused.
Absolutely. So as he's running towards you, and when WE hits him, he does trip, and he loses his sword, and it just skitters across the ground, and he's just like, man!
Assumedly out of reach.
It skitters off towards Nomad, and you kind of catch it with your foot.
So yes, or at the very least, I'm about to kick it out of his reach.
Yeah, Nomad has it underneath his boot at the moment.
Oh well, then there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good catch.
And Yeah, that's that's all he does. Next in the order is Nomad.
Okay, so is the mimic considered a creature?
Yeah.
Okay, so just rule if I do my sleep spell, it's possible that it could affect him.
Yeah, maybe. If
Yeah, I know. It
yeah,
just
if you roll high
because
enough.
there's this whole thing if he doesn't have depending on what his hit points is and all that kind of stuff. But I
I
was thinking maybe
believe that it targets the
the least ones
creature.
first.
Yeah, the smallest health first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
at this point, I don't. Well, you don't know.
well, yeah. I mean, all right. So there's that. Well, it's probably pretty certain it's going to target. Um, is it in terms of hit points? Is how many hit points are left in the creature, right? Not how many hit points, not their total.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to cast sleep. I see. How does it work though? See, let me read it. It says. Okay, so I roll a 5d8.
Mm-hmm.
Total is how many hit points of a creature the spell can affect. Creature within 20 feet.
Yeah, in any order of a
Let me
creature
choose.
hit points. All right, so roll your
Okay.
numbers. Roll your 5d8.
Okay, so 5d8.
Goodness.
Okay, so do I just add them?
Undead and creatures.
17.
Yeah, you add them together. Yeah.
And do we add anything or anything or
Nope.
subtract or anything? Okay.
Nope. Okay, so you cast sleep, and Ernie just passes out. Just like he stumbled, lost his sword, and then he just goes.
Okay.
Poor baby.
So he's just asleep on the ground, and the mimic yawns a second, and then it just looks and just glares at you,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and is fine. So next in the order, are you done?
There's nothing else I can do, right? I mean, what's the
Unless you got a bonus action or a movement, or you want to like say something or whatever.
oh movement?
You can move.
Can I do it? Is it a bonus movement or can I just move?
You
What's
just
the
move. Yeah, movement's one of the 3 things you can do.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I think I should just move. Let's see, how many feet is my sleep work if I do it again?
It's 20 feet.
See, 20 feet. All right, I want to move, 15 feet away or something just to be away from the action because I'm not much of a fighter.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold on to that. If I can I pick up that sword that's under my boot when I?
Yeah,
before I-
that'll be a
Okay.
free action.
Okay.
You have a scimitar. Writing in your notes, you have a scimitar now.
Okay.
And
I
you're
don't know
not-
if I'm strong enough to yield it or to wield it, but
I mean, you won't do much with it, but you have one.
Regardless, you have it.
You have it.
I have
so,
a scimitar.
I mean,
Okay.
you have a sword. You could throw at something or leave somewhere or whatever.
Magic hand it, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you could do something with it.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe.
I
If
don't.
it's- There's
I don't
there's a
know.
weight limit to the magic
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, it's not much either. Okay, so you're heading back a little ways. All right, and now we're at Finnegan.
Oh, so do they
Mhm.
need to know how the sleep spell works? Because it doesn't last forever or anything.
We went over this last time. It's if we interact with them in any way, they'll wake up.
And it only lasts a minute, so.
Which is an entire round of entire
Yeah.
game, like entire combat session, basically.
Oh,
Six-
okay.
Six
okay.
turns is a minute.
It's
Oh,
10.
okay. All right.
Or
So as soon
yeah,
as you
10.
as soon as you hit him,
Goodness.
he'll wake up for the next.
Yes.
He's at a disadvantage now, though.
Yes.
He's asleep with no weapon. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, you have a guaranteed hit on him, so you can't miss.
All right.
So it's Finnegan's turn.
All right. I'm gonna pick up the goblin and stuff it in the mimic.
Okay. Okay. Roll a strength check for me. I would say with.
So to know whether he can lift the goblin, is that what the strength check's for?
The goblin's smaller than he is. Hold on, let me find the weight capacity of weight class of a goblin. Does it even say? It doesn't even give me a weight class. That'd be nice. It's counted as small though, so it's like being up like a child. So you could probably do.
10-year-old at the most.
Yeah, and he's asleep, so he's not fighting back on you. So I would say you could probably just do it. Yeah.
All right.
Not like it's a challenge for you to do. You just pick him up. You just fire him in over real quick, and you're just gonna just drop him in.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna
shove him in there.
the hope here is that the mimic will go for the quick snack over the pile of
Yeah.
iron and wood.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, so you chuck him in, and he doesn't like fit perfect because the mouth isn't open all the way. But you
Takes
bend
the
him
hit.
over on himself, and you just shove him in.
Pick him up, fold him in half over my leg, and shove him in.
Just shove him in there. And I'm gonna say that counts as like an opportunity attack from the mimic on him. Because it's kind of an involuntary action for him at this point. It's not his turn, but I mean, you shove something down his throat, he's gonna bite it. So, yeah, I'm gonna roll on him. Hold on. This is not the eagle, whatever, but it's a 10. Okay. Plus 5 to 15 on. He just hits DC. I don't know how he'd miss. It would have been an advantage, yeah, because he's asleep.
That goblin
Yeah,
is in the mimic's mouth. He's unable to miss.
that's true. That is true. Because he's asleep too, so that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and he does. Oh, 1d plus 3. Oh my gosh. He gonna be dead, man.
That's the hope.
The goblin.
Yeah. He does 11 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And um 4 points of acid damage.
But did he let go of WE in the process, or did I just give him a snack?
So I'm gonna say the mimic lets go in order to close his mouth so he doesn't bite his own tongue. And yeah, he lets go of WE.
Hey, it worked.
And
Very nice.
the goblin is just entirely and
Okay.
as he's starting to be bit into, he wakes up and he looks around panicked, and then he just vanishes into the mimic.
Right.
I want him to look in my eyes and know what happened.
All right, and he looks you in the eye, and he's just like, "Why?"
Serves him right for lying to us.
I'd say something, but it's too late. He's already dead.
So I have a question for Dungeon Master. What was the acid damage? Is that because goblins are acidic?
No, the mimic did. The mimic does 1d8 plus 3 piercing damage and 1d8 acid damage.
Oh.
It's like
Oh,
saliva or
shoot.
something.
Nope. Let's 4. Oh no, okay. Whew.
Is there any alive so I can goad over his
I
defeat?
I misread it first. I thought it said 4d8. I was like, what? No.
Oops.
It says it gave me the average, which is 4, and then in parentheses 1d8. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it because the mimic's teeth are acidic. They're poisonous when it bites you. So heads up for that.
Wouldn't that be venomous?
Doesn't
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. It actually no, it burns. It melts. It's not necessarily poison. It's definitely acid. Yeah. It has acid teeth.
Also
So but WE, you're still right in front of this guy. He just took a snack. Well, that's kind of his turn though. He's gonna skip his turn because he's swallowing.
And you're no longer grappled.
Yeah, because I don't think that he'd
Thank
be
you.
able to do both of those things at the same time. That's kind of 2 actions.
He's got to digest.
Uh,
Or swallow or something.
Yes,
right?
it's finished swallowing before he can bite or pull his tongue out again. So I would say it takes him 5 seconds to do that, which is basically his turn. So he's being skipped this time because he did that action already. Top of the order then is WE. You are prone on the ground, so you like half of your movement to get up.
Do these just a question about mimics? Can they like walk? I mean,
You don't know.
oh, okay.
He said that this one was not moving from its
This
spot.
one doesn't appear to be moving.
Okay, but mimics can move. I mean, some of them can. Anyway.
Depends on the mimic.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they potentially could. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then I move 15 feet away because that's half my movement.
Okay.
Just straight away.
He's going to get attack opportunity against you, since he had missed his turn, and you are moving out of melee combat range with him now. Unless you wish to use your action to disengage. You can't attack.
I'll give him the attack of opportunity and just try to get away,
Okay.
and then
All right.
still have the action.
Okay. I'm going to roll. Ooh.
Bird, I went through all that trouble of not rolling a single die to save your ass.
So he's going to try and tongue you again, as because you're trying to run away. He's gonna try and pull you back in.
Okay.
And it's +7. Yeah. He hits you, and he's gonna do a bunch of damage. Let's see. Oh, just kidding.
So much damage.
Well, he still does 4 damage to you. He does 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are adhered to his tongue and are grappled again.
Well, darn.
Well darn.
But you still have your action. Also, you got like an extra square away, so you have a little more time before he pulls you in now because you got a little further up.
So
but
there's a couple turns.
you
I'm gonna
still
use
have
that real
your action.
Okay.
As well, because you didn't do the disengage. So
Can I try to cut his tongue with my sword?
yeah, sure. Just roll an attack roll for me. What's your plus on that?
Which is that for?
Whatever your sword damage is. So on your attacks, your scimitar. That's a
Which-
+4 on your hit
Okay.
DC on scimitar, right? So that's a 10, and that's not gonna do it. You whiff as you're being pulled back by him, and you can't quite manage to hit the tongue.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have Ernie, who is now very dead. So
Cross him off the list.
Cross him off the list. Yeah, he ain't coming back. And now we have a nomad.
Okay. Gosh. Okay, so is the picture right where WE is? He's not actually.
He's 10 feet away.
So we don't actually have to do anything right now, right? Because we're not actually being attacked.
Well, he's pulling in WE to eat him.
Oh, okay. So his like.
his
Sorry, I missed
tongue,
that.
his tongue is
wrapped
still
around-
adhered to him.
Oh,
It's, like,
I see,
wrapped
okay.
around his waist or his leg. Yeah.
All right. So. Yeah, this thing is sign. I think I should just try using my what's it called? My Ray of Frost.
I have returned.
Okay, were you gone? Okay.
I know you were gone.
Well, it wasn't your
Oh,
turn.
I-
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that. I said enough turns should be gone. I can go to the restroom.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch
Missed
that.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all right. All right. So you're using Ray of Frost?
Yeah, so I'll use Ray of Frost on him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack
sorry.
roll.
Sorry.
Yeah, roll another 20.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Almost.
15. That's not bad.
All right.
Uh,
So, and what am I? I
And
do
you
this
add your spell modifier, which is the same for all your spells.
Which is
uh,
+5.
It's +5. That's a 20. Yep, you hit. And roll damage.
Oh, damage. Okay, so what's the damage?
Do you have a chance to freeze or no?
1d8
No.
with a star, whatever that means.
Nope, that's a snowflake.
Oh, it's a snowflake. Okay.
It's cold damage.
Oh, it also has reduced its speed, which probably doesn't make any difference. So.
Nope.
So 1d8. 1.
Whew. Does 1 damage. Ooh.
Okay, well that was real useful.
All right, yeah. You went in confidently with the spell, thinking that you would just dismember this fool.
Repeat earlier.
Yeah, like a repeat of last time, and
Right,
then
right.
kind of like hit him in like the side of the chest, like the literal chest, beneath the chest, and you kind of just like makes him a little bit chilly.
Okay.
But otherwise, he's doing fine. He's looking good still. Yeah, he looks fine
Okay.
overall. So then,
I'm done.
you done? All right. Then we got Finnegan.
So I assume Verd is still held up.
Hmm.
Yeah. The tongue's wrapped around him, right?
Yep.
And the problem I'm facing is that this thing is an absolute master of CQC combat, and I'm a level 1 monk.
It is a problem.
Yeah. It did a lot of damage to Ernie. That's for sure.
Well, that was a special case of me being
Well,
bad.
he also was swallowed whole. So there's that too.
Also the only sharp weapons I have are a freaking what is it, a throwing dart, so I'm not even about to waste that.
I think you have. We don't count ammo in this game, so you can throw as much as you want.
Well, I only have one per turn, where my fists would still do more
Right.
hurt.
Right. You could also try and free him from the tongue as well.
Because we don't have to defeat this thing if there's another way.
Here's hoping I don't have to get new hands after this. So move me 5 feet south, and I'm gonna try to help this tongue thing.
Okay. All right, what you doing?
You know, I'm just helping.
You're gonna help. You're gonna try and.
I'm just standing there and screaming like a sim.
You gonna unwrap it from him?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Okay, so you're gonna be over here then. You're gonna go to him then and try and unwrap it from him.
Yeah.
Try to pull him away or something like that, right?
Okay.
Offhand, is it possible to tell how long a mimic tongue is? Specifically, this mimic's.
Hang on. It's at maximum length right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it can't go any further than that, basically.
So, what roll to help Bird?
I would say that's gonna be. Are you gonna roll? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Hang on. That's gonna be. Sleight of hand. Check.
I would have gone with strength myself, but all right. I get a better modifier for sleight of hand.
You can do either one. I would say you can do straight strength, just to like snap it, or you can like just try and like unravel it all the way around, right?
No, I'm doing the sleight of hand, seeing how that is a better modifier.
That's a 17, right? Because you have +3.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't look at the die. Look at the chat.
Okay. So yeah, so you grab the tongue and you whip it around a bunch and you get it off of his kind of like around part of his leg and his chest and you.
Alternatively, I go up and go, stop.
Stop it. Yeah,
No.
you pull it off of him, and yeah.
All right, with Verd free and myself never in danger, I'm also going to go 5 feet to the west.
5 feet to the west. Okay. Yeah, because you didn't get then 5 feet of him then.
And I don't want to end up in the chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is my turn.
That is your turn. All right. So it's the mimic's turn.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna do it again.
Why does he get to go above just because of the opportunity attack?
What?
Never mind.
I
said never mind.
after you in the order. Yeah.
I forgot that it started with Verd and didn't like end with him.
So he's gonna roll attack roll on you.
Oh my!
Oh, that was almost a 2. Sorry, Verd. You get tongued again.
Oh boy.
Ah!
Yeah. Man. And he does. This is gonna hurt. 5 damage to you.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm alive.
Okay. All right.
Nomad, hand me the scimitar, please.
Can I do that?
Well,
it's not
your turn.
I mean, you can say that. You can say to do it, but you can't do it yet. Yeah, and you're not like resistant to bludgeoning damage, right? I don't think so.
Not that I know of.
Despite being made out of hard materials,
you have advantage,
whatever.
but yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, and you're adhered to this tongue again.
Grappled.
You're grappled, and that's its turn. So then we're going top of the order, and it's WE.
Well, I think I only really
Third
have
time's
one
the
option
charm.
right now. So I am going to cure wounds. Do I need to roll a hit for that or no?
Your cure wounds.
You must be not doing well.
You roll 1d8 plus 4, and that's how much healing you do.
That's pretty
You
good.
don't roll like a hit thing. You just roll damage or anti-damage.
Oh.
Well, I healed 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heal
Undid the
5.
last hit, I guess.
You heal 5. Okay. That was your action, and you cannot move. So that is it for you, good sir.
Can I try to break free, or is that an
That would have been the action.
Okay.
And to ungrapple, you have to use your action. That
Wow.
means we're at Nomad.
Boy, I think all I have is I don't have much to fight with here. I got Ray of Frost, and that's about it.
You can always try to freeze him again.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I guess so. Okay, so I'm gonna try to use my Ray of Frost on him.
Okay.
Okay,
Roll to hit.
14 plus 5 is 19.
Yep, that hits.
And I do a 1d8, right?
Mhm.
D8. 2.
2 damage. All right, he's still looking just fine and dandy.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodness gracious.
You done?
Yep.
Hand me this.
Oh,
Yeah. As a free action, you can throw the sword. To
Yep.
finish
Oh,
it if you
Throw a
wish.
sword.
well, can I just run over it? Oh, boy, if I
You
give it
have
to-
movement. You have movement. You
you
can
have
walk
movement.
over to me.
You
All
can
right.
you can move it there and then move back if you want to. You have enough movement.
Oh,
you can do
good.
both.
Yes, I'll do that.
You'll just run there and run back, basically.
Yeah. Let's not involve rolls for handing.
Pass
tools
the
to each other.
baton. Pass the baton. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Yep.
So now Finnegan, you have a scimitar.
All
Can I-
right.
wait, could I have given it to WE?
Well, he already has one, but you. give it
Oh,
on
okay,
one.
so it doesn't do it. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So yeah, Deary, you have a scimitar.
Could you? Is it my turn yet? I guess.
Yep, it's your turn.
All right. I would like to move 10 feet to the east and chop the snot out of that tongue, Left 4 Dead 2 style.
Okay.
then-
You're gonna chop the tongue. All right.
We're gonna
All right.
imagine that.
Roll an attack roll. And it's a +5.
Ooh, badass! I got a 17.
Okay, that's 23 total. That definitely hits.
Wait, no. I rolled a 12. The modifier is 17.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 17. Yeah, that hits. Yeah, either way it hits.
I don't know the roll for a scimitar though.
It's the same as a club.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, actually, not really. It's less. It's not. You don't have the +3, so it's a 1d4.
So I should have just been beating. Okay, whatever.
So roll your damage.
Doesn't he have a disadvantage because it's his tongue?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a weak point, despite the fact I'm cutting his tongue out. Whatever.
Yeah.
I did
they
roll a
don't-
4, so that's something.
Okay. So you roll 4. You do 4 damage to the beast itself. But you're specifically trying to do something. So hold on. Let me do the actual damage here.
On top of that, I can always use my bonus action for a D4 plus 3 punch.
Right. But you're trying to cut the tongue, specifically. And I'm gonna need a roll for that. To see if it actually you do damage to this
modifier?
thing. This is gonna be a strength check, I think, to see if you just have the sheer strength to cut
I have
through.
no strength modifiers, but I think I got it.
Yep. Okay. That's a 19. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Yeah. That just does it. And
So I just cleaved, however, a probably sizable tongue out of this thing.
yeah, like half its tongue now is cut off, and it's the range of its tongue is now halved, and it can no longer reach WE.
Ooh.
Yes, I was going to ask you to do that.
Yeah, because you were over there doing it. So yeah, I don't.
Oh, well, wherever I was, it got
Yeah.
cut in half.
And is that it?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Also, WE, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So the mimic begins to slide along the floor.
Oh my
towards
God!
you two. However, you see ice crystals along the bottom of it, And thank God for Ray of Frost, by the way, that slowed its movement to 0 because it could have chased you. It
good.
cannot move this turn. Run, boys, run.
Well, it's good that I hit then.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. And let me just check one real quick. Yeah, because it's only for one turn. So if you didn't hit it this turn, it wouldn't have helped. Yeah. So, yeah. It's just gonna look real mad at you guys. And just gonna dead eye you, Finnegan, just right in the eyes, and it just like licks its lips with like half its tongue. And it's just like
I'm rolling intimidation back at it.
oh.
Intimidation back at it.
That's a 14 because my modifier is negative.
You have a -1 intimidation.
I do. Yeah, my charisma's that bad.
You're like, it's not. Yeah, it looks scared at first, and it's just like, nah.
We're both in the same boat where we want to kill each other but can't.
Yeah. So that's the mimic's turn.
Nomad's just gonna say something here. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey guys, we could just like jump through this portal if you want. I'm just saying.
WE, it's your turn.
Okay, so does everybody agree that we're going to go jump in the portal right now?
I mean, we could try to pick up treasure and stuff, although I don't know if it's cursed or something. But
I wouldn't
don't
pick
care
up
about the
treasure, but I think the two options would be blow up the mimic and then jump in the portal, or just jump in the portal. So I guess Finnegan.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Well, then I go and jump in the portal.
The chicken says. All right, so you get up, which is half your movement, but you still have enough.
Oh,
you still
right.
you still have enough to make it over just barely, and you jump into the portal and disappear. Okay. Next is Nomad.
okay, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Dive in head first.
Dive in, and as you pass by, Bert says, "Bye."
Oh, bye, Bert. You were
He
such a
waves
nice
at you.
guy.
He waves at you. And you're out of the map. Finnegan, you're next up.
I'm gonna look at Marcus and say, make sure you don't end up like him, and then go in.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I think so." And he just like backs away from the mimic and just like looks at it, just like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, they're still in a room with the mimic.
Yep. And you jump through the portal. Congratulations, you've solved my puzzle.
It only took us way too long again.
Yet it's okay.
If it wasn't for WE sitting on the, I don't
Yeah.
know. Would that thing have opened anyway?
Nope.
Oh, I see.
It's because we touched it.
Because you touched it. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, kid. You're touching the mimic. Yeah. Also, that could have gone a lot worse for you. By the way, so that's actually that was well done. That was well done. There was many.
Yeah, it would have gotten a lot worse if I
options.
didn't successfully stop it twice.
Yeah.
Well, there's also more things like in that room that could have been bad for you. So
Yeah, the piles and piles of gold.
other things too. But yeah.
Oh.
There's a yeah. Okay, so let me find my notes
He's
real
actually sad. He had an entire novel written just for this room.
quick. It's fine.
Which, by the way, I was at 1 health.
Oh gosh dang. All right. So as you go through the portal,
Wait, I want to, before you say this, I asked for a rule. Can we actually ask each other how much health they have left?
you're not supposed to.
Okay.
Right. You can say just like you can ask me how much health the monster has, and I will say it looks fine, or it's not looking so good, or it
Oh,
looks
so we can
real
sing a song.
bad. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so we could ask the same thing about each other.
Yeah, how you doing?
see.
You're like, I'm fine, or like, oh, I'm not good, not
Uh-huh,
good.
okay.
Right? You can say things like that. Generally, I'm trying to avoid numbers. It's just it's kind of meta.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
Because numbers aren't real.
yeah, numbers aren't real. So, general rule in life. Yeah. So as you go through the portal, you
So I just
feel-
scrolled down to the current active player area, and I don't like what I'm looking at.
at the what?
Where
Oh,
our
yeah.
minis are now.
Yeah. But as
Also,
you go,
notice that bird is looking at a wall again.
sorry. As
Don't
you go
worry.
through the
It's a good
portal,
wall.
you feel that same feeling you felt before, where you feel rested and rejuvenated, and you get all your health and spell slots back.
Oh,
Uh,
good. So we do
It's a
a
new
what's
day.
the equivalent of a long rest?
Yep, do long rest. Put
Okay, because
punch
I
down your
marked.
things
I
or
actually did.
whatever.
I did remember when I cast my sleep spell to actually put it in
Mark
the
it
little
off.
slot.
Good. Yeah, make sure you get
That's
them off your spell slots. Yeah, but you have full now, so your guys are good.
Hey, what does
So
that mean? Mark off your spell slots.
so on D&D Beyond, if you go to spells and go down to the bottom, you see first level spells, and there are two little things you can click on,
squares.
little squares that have slots listed next to it. You have 2 level 1 spell slots, Ferd.
Okay.
It means that's how many you can cast before a long rest, like ever.
Okay.
So to be wary of that, you only get 2.
You can do your cantrips as much as you want.
Right, cantrips are free, and spells cost slots. So,
I
yeah,
guess it makes sense that I do not have a spell
right.
section.
You don't have spells at the moment. I think you get some
Unless,
eventually,
Bird, unless you have a ritual spell, it has a little R next to it, and there's special rules for that don't take up slots. If you...
Yes, if you use a ritual spell, you can do that for free if you take like an hour or 10 minutes, whatever it is. It's the duration.
I don't know if you have any ritual spells, but might not matter. You might not even have any available.
He does not at the moment. So,
Okay.
Also, I just realized, Pop, that you have Find Familiar that you have not ritualed up yet. So
Right. Well, it takes at least 10 minutes to do.
It does. I will
I
say that as you're traversing through the portal, you can cast ritual spells if you wish.
But does it take up a slot?
No, because it's a ritual spell.
Really?
Yeah. So you can do any ritual. I will just say, just in general, well, just for this area, if as you're going through the portals, because time is kind of being bent, you can cast a ritual spell if you wish.
Okay. I
have
no idea what to turn. What I say? How long is it good for?
Forever.
It's good. No, it's good for an hour. Oh no, that's casting
nope.
time.
Nope.
Duration.
It lasts forever until you pop it back out. So you can make it appear and disappear at will.
Does it take an action to make it disappear?
Yes, it does. But to disappear, because when you summon it, it summons the first time. So, and you have the option of bat, cat, crab, frog, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, snake, fish,
yeah, I see it. Okay.
rat, wyvern, seahorse, spider, weasel. So.
Wow. And they don't really do fighting, right?
Nope.
Okay, so
they're more of a reconnaissance and
yeah, I believe they can trap
spy.
or trip traps, however, as I have done in the past.
Yes, they can do that as well.
they would die though, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but then
it's a
but that
familiar.
doesn't
It's not
matter,
really
right?
alive.
it's
Right.
not really.
But it would
existence.
go away, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to
Yes.
cast it to get
You
it
can
back
recast it,
again.
yeah. Yep.
Well, I mean, if it died, it would go away. Sometimes
Yeah.
you trip a trap and whatever else,
You can
Oh,
also
it even says it can't attack. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. So
you don't have to do this. I'm just letting you know. You
I'm
can.
just thinking a cat might be useful.
Okay. Do you want to summon a cat while you're traveling through the portal?
What an
Sure.
odd thing to do in what looks like a room with 2 fat bloodzerkers and a guy with a captain of some form.
Yeah, but I think a cat's probably more useful than a frog. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe they're allergic to
Well-
frog split.
remember it can't attack, so
But you can throw it.
no, I'm not
throw
gonna
it.
throw it. I'm not gonna throw it. I don't think that would matter.
You can throw it.
I mean,
That's interesting.
I might be able to use a bat for some reason. I mean, I have night vision, so I'm not sure what good a bat would do me. But
Better hearing? I don't know. I can look up. Stats
Yeah, I
if
don't
that's what
know,
you want.
or-
So they all have different abilities.
I mean, I'm not gonna do a seahorse. I mean,
Also, you can use your familiar's stats basically. Like cats have advantage on wisdom checks, for instance. So you
Oh,
use
really?
your cat.
But cats are stupid.
Not this cat.
really?
Well,
Oh,
it's
you
a-
got me there.
It's
Yeah. How would I find out? I mean, I need to probably research this.
All right, so
for
we'll
another
say
time,
just
but-
yeah, don't do this now. But I mean, you can just look
Yeah.
it up in the monster thing. You can just type in cat, and it'll tell you what it is. That's fine
Oh,
too.
okay. All right. So either a, cat, a lizard, hawk. We're not gonna flying is probably not gonna be very useful, right? Like a hawk, because I can see through it. In other words, I can.
Yeah, so you can
I-
get an aerial
I
view
can
if you want to.
Right. I can do aerial views and stuff, but when I'm doing that,
Yeah, you
I
can't be
can't-
in combat
I'm
or
in a
anything.
trance.
Yeah,
so I can't do anything.
yeah.
So And does the cat go with the familiar go with me through the portal?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay,
Also,
so I
it
guess
doesn't matter anyways because you could just summon it again on the other side.
Well, you have to recast it though, and that takes
yeah, I
like an
gotta
hour.
recast it, and
So
it takes 10 minutes or
yeah,
hour. I forget what it is.
hour.
Oh, casting time is an hour.
yeah.
Well, screw that.
Yeah, so I wouldn't do that. But boy, I guess it just seems like a cat's kind of versatile. That's all. So I'll do a cat.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna use it. I can't
Yeah.
think of what we'll use.
I mean, whatever. We'll see. Whoa, that's cool. So yeah, as you guys tumble through this portal, a cat just appears on top of Nomad's head, and it looks really freaked out. It's just like as it's just like flying through like this ether of space.
I'm petting it to calm it down.
It's just okay.
It's okay.
Okay, so you go through the door that you like the portal you jumped into, and you do that same thing where your perspective flips and your gravity was just reversed, and you just came shooting out of a trapdoor upwards into the air, and then come back down and land on top of it after it closes underneath you. So you kind of like pop up and then kind of land. And you are on a large sea ship on some very rough waters in a dark abyssal river. So there's waves crashing all around you, and it's a very large ship. It's got 3 masts. It's quite hefty. And you notice that at the helm appears to be a captain that is dressed all in black and looks kind of similar actually to Ames. He has a very gaunt, almost skull-like face, and in one hand he is holding the rudder, that was called the steering wheel.
What is that called?
What's it called?
The helm.
The helm. Yes, he's on the helm.
No,
with one
the
hand.
wheel isn't.
the
Technically,
wheel?
the helm would just be up there, but the wheel's a wheel.
Yeah. He's holding the wheel with one hand, and the other he's holding a large staff that is glowing bright red. And roll a history check for me, all of y'all.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sweet.
Whew. Okay.
I don't even know what my modifier for history is, but I
gotta
don't think it matters.
I mean, it does.
I'm only 6.
Well, mine's a 0, so I'm at 19.
All right, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. So Finnegan recognizes this entity from presumably from his studies. He can't remember them like doing this again, but like he recognizes this creature as a Marinloth.
I'm afraid that I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
But it has the word marine in it.
Yeah, so basically this is basically the sea captain on the river Styx. There aren't many of these. They only exist in the underworld. And they're basically just myths. They guide lost souls to their destinations. And generally they're not things you kind of want to ever come across because they will mess you up.
You're usually already dead by the time you find them, though.
Right, but even if you're a lost soul, they're not kind to you about it either. And they're actually known for torturing lost souls and getting them into wagers that will get them more torture and damnation down the road. Because they require payment frequently to get to where you're going. And usually
2 pennies over your
and
eyes.
you don't come into the afterlife with anything with you, so you have to give up something. Yeah. And roll the damn good history check. So basically, you also know that they have
Yeah, wait,
control,
only I know this. Stop listening, guys.
they have control over the seas as well. which is why they're able to. That's why they captain these specific these waters, because these waters are incredibly treacherous. No normal captain would be able to navigate these things. So they are able to control the waves and the wind in their favor in order to get from point A to point B, which is why you have to rely on them if you're a lost soul to get to your destination. You can't just make your own boat and go for it, because you will not make it. You'll be trapped in the sea forever. So you know that about Marin Loss. And in front of him, hold on, let me pop my panel back up here. You see there are two very blobby creatures that look diseased. They're fat and diseased and have skin peeling off of them. And they don't look particularly pleased to see you. But also, as you enter the area, you hear that voice say, "Things aren't what they appear. Some words bite more than a spear." So that's that right there. That in there. And I need to come up with a voice for this guy. Hold on. I don't think I can do a pirate captain voice. I could try though.
It's more about volume than it is inflection with these.
I don't want to shout because the baby's asleep.
If you want to send me the line and I'll say it out loud.
No, it's okay. I have to improv both anyway. So the Merloth looks down from his perch and says, "Oh, good, more chum for the sea. I'm tired of you stupid lost souls down the river. By definition, you're just going to get lost again anyways, and end up here. Over and over and over again. Sick 'em, boys." And he points at you two, you three, and motions at the two blobby creatures to advance upon you.
Oh boy. A demon wrangler that waxes poetic.
And roll initiative.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, you didn't put a modifier in.
No.
Um,
I don't ever remember what my modifier is. Oh, it's 2. So I got
So-
18.
you got 18. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me your guys' numbers.
I got. Wait, how'd you get 18? Yours says you got a 19.
You have a -1 initiative.
Yeah, what?
Wait. Where are you seeing that it? I thought I rolled a 16.
It says
No.
19.
It's a 19.
That's what it says in. Yeah,
Over
it says in
right on the chat.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. It's a 16.
What?
Is it upside down? No, that makes sense.
Oh, it must have been Finnegan's roll.
Oh.
So who rolled?
Mine
oh,
was also a 19.
Well, yours is a 16 plus 3.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so mine was a 19 apparently.
Okay.
Okay. We
That's
rolled almost at the exact same time apparently, and we got our
Ye-
dice mixed up.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Right, because it's a darker color. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
should
yeah.
have known better,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
I got 21.
You got 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Finnegan.
19 post modifier, yes.
Okay. WE.
17.
17. Dang, you guys. Okay. You guys getting crazy numbers up in here. Oh, I need to roll. This is main one.
Ooh.
He's slow, buddy. That makes sense though. Blob monsters aren't known for
Also,
their
I wish
speed.
you would have been able to edit the pictures to make them
Oh,
greener.
he fast.
Oh goodness.
He fast.
That's the power of chaos for you.
Finnegan, what is your dexterity modifier?
+3.
+3. Okay. Yeah, he's not dexterous. Yeah, you go before him. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. That's going to be Nomad top of the order. Let me finish this off and I'll post it for you guys.
Pardon me.
Okay. And here is initiative order. Wait, what just happened? That didn't work, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Did it? They didn't. Oh,
Well, wait a minute.
both funny.
Okay, so I've seen Nomad, Finnegan, Main 2, and WE.
And then underneath that should be is main 1, right? See,
Yes.
it's
Oh,
separate. I don't know.
and
It's
now
it's
it's at the
yeah, it's a
right.
weird like separate thing. That's why this.
I see. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they're a good distance away from you still, the mains. So top of the order is Nomad.
Wow. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out this riddle here because it's talking about words, and he said something about
Have you considered calling these things very rude words?
maybe words can bite. Some. What did he say again? Did you write it down? What you
Yeah,
said?
it's
It's
been obliviated
Things
Things
though.
aren't what they appear. Some words bite more than a spear.
Spear. There's a lot of words in the English or in the common language that we could try. I mean, that's not gonna work.
So just so you guys know, this one is not. There is no. It's not structured like the rest of them. Okay. This is
Yeah,
not,
I don't think there's gonna be a portal we go through. I think we're gonna have to convince him to take us someplace.
what I'm saying is this there isn't an answer per se. Like there's not like one thing I'm looking for here. There's not like you must do this one thing. I left this one open ended for you guys. So it's just that you know
Well,
there.
I think regardless, at the moment we're a little held up with these two biggies.
Yes. Yes.
Because they're moving towards us.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're moving towards them, given initiative.
Yeah. So yeah, Nomad, you're top of the order. So you're up first.
Gosh. Gosh, I could either do a sleep or I could turn on my mage armor because I don't know if this is gonna be a rough battle or not. What do you guys think?
It could not hurt to have armor.
Hmm?
It'll take a
Yeah,
whole turn though. So
it does take a whole turn.
But if you slept one, then it would just be one less to fight. So yeah, that'd probably be better.
To sleep them? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What would be better? Sleep? Yeah, okay. So, of course, it might not do a thing. To sleep, you know. All right. So I'm going to try to cast sleep.
okay.
I click on cast. Right, okay.
So roll
I got to see what I do here.
your
Oh, attack or the D20, right?
nope.
Oh, I
Nope.
thought I do that. Don't I have to do that first? Oh, I don't even have
Nope.
to do that.
You roll 5d8.
Oh, that's all I do. Okay,
that's
so
all you do.
5d8. Okay.
What's the total? 19.
19.
Woo. Okay. Okay. So they start shambling towards you, both of them, and you. What's the description of the spell here? This is.
Let me read it out loud, or
Hold on, let me just.
yeah, okay.
This is it's VSM. With pitch of fine sand, rose petals, or a cricket. So which of those three are you going to use for casting your spell? The sand, probably, or a cricket?
What? Wait, how's that work? Oh, I see what you're saying. Pitch fine sand.
I'm trying to figure out how this looks. So you haven't cast. Like, you did last time, but I didn't ask you.
Oh, okay, sure. I'm gonna use rose petals.
Okay. So you have to say something, make a motion, and use rose petals. So what do you do?
Say something, make a motion, and use rose. Okay, so okay, so I take the rose petals in my hand, and what am I supposed to do with them? Just hold on to them or throw them?
Whatever you want to do. You can hold it and channel through them, or you can like
Okay.
throw them at them, or
Okay, so I'll
or
take
you
the
can. I mean,
rose
you have
petals.
you have a magic. You can like levitate things, right? Like as you're casting spells, so they can just like circle around you. Or
Okay, sure, that sounds cool. Okay, so I have them circle around my head and have them fly around, kind of look kind of confusing like, and I say, "Sleep, you stinky slime buckets."
okay. 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 So two things happen.
Okay.
One after another. So as you say this thing, large cuts appear on both of their faces.
Okay, so just
and-
speaking does it.
And roll a d6.
Okay.
Okay. And they
It's a
both
5. It's upside down.
they both actually take 2 points of damage, which you find odd because this is just a sleep spell, and it doesn't do damage. And they both, after that, just both fall unconscious, just face first on the deck of the ship, and are now snoring loudly.
See, my turn is
Okay.
next, and I'm either going to help a lot or make a fool out of myself.
Well, I'm retreating even further.
Okay, you're gonna read for the
Wait.
back.
Well, actually, how far does these spells usually go?
That's
hold on.
good. Good distance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're good.
yeah.
But you can go far all the way back; it'll be fine still.
Okay, fine.
All right, you go back here.
Because I don't trust that guy. That
Okay.
guy in the black.
He's facing the wrong direction. I think. There we go. Yeah, and Alfred's always facing the wrong direction. Sorry, Bert. Okay.
I
Okay.
like that wall though.
I know you do.
Or
All right.
that-
The open sea.
Yes.
that was a good move. Finnegan, you're next up.
Use
All
words.
right.
Use words. I'm jumping up and down. Use lots of words.
That was the plan.
And can I just be shouting all the time? Just be singing?
Yes.
and
Yeah,
shouting
You can
stuff?
totally
Okay.
be a little cheerleader.
I'm just gonna be shouting, "Go, go, go! Go, go, go!"
Well,
and
it's
stop.
not your turn. So
Alright.
actually, okay,
Right.
probably, no, probably not. I'll say no.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
Otherwise, it's gonna get confusing for me.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna make a knight's jump. What is it? 10
What?
feet east and 5 feet north
A knight's jump?
from chess.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, that kind of
Oh,
night.
sorry, you said sorry. you said
It's not
10
a
feet
skill.
east,
I'm just talking about my.
right. I
movement.
was like, a what?
I'm
I
moving. I'm moving up a square and 2 squares to the right.
Okay, so sorry, like there-ish, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be front and center to roll my intimidation check.
Okay. Okay.
You have huge guts. Oh shit! I was gonna make the doom quote. I messed it up.
All right. They're asleep and don't hear you. So
Right.
All right. Exactly what I actually thought was going to happen happened.
they're asleep. So that wasn't your action though. You can keep going if you want.
No man, I shouted at them and nothing happened.
Right. So apparently it only affects them, and right. Okay.
All right, you have movement left
go,
and
go,
reaction.
go punch them while they're sleeping. But
I
they
don't
do
think
look
I-
awfully nice and pretty. You might
I
not
don't
want to
think I
hurt them
can-
too
I
bad.
don't think I can reach them from here. I've already used 15 feet of my 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
damn.
don't think you can. I'm think of it. Yeah. How long will this thing last?
Well, my guess is that only magic words can actually harm them, and not just any words, or they have to hear
No,
it.
I think it's because they're asleep. That doesn't do anything.
Either or, I don't know yet. Well, nothing happens, so make up a defensive posture. I don't know. My turn's over.
Okay.
I got nothing. I can't get close enough to hit them.
Hmm.
Okay. You're not moving the rest of your movement. or
You
you're-
could move closer. No, maybe not. I don't
They'll
know.
move to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too far away from you two.
Okay. Then we have main 2's turn, who's on the bottom, and he's asleep. And now it's WE's turn.
Okay. Well, I will move up to main 1 then.
The top one. Okay.
Yep.
5, 10,
And-
15, 20. What's your movement?
30.
25.
So are the
30
big
is all the way up
squares-
to it.
Are the big squares 5s or the little squares 5?
The big squares are 5.
Oh, no wonder I could never figure out how you guys were counting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. I need new maps. I know. The other tiles.
So each square is a 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you walk right up to this sleeping blob man.
Oh, I just read that and realized that this probably wouldn't work, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Okay. What are you doing?
Can I use Spare the Dying on him?
What?
What the heck is that?
I mean, okay.
Well, what's it do?
Yes.
It brings
Wait.
something that's dead back to life, which technically it has to be at 0 hit points or not be undead. Which I think one of those is probably true for this.
If these are what I think they are, that technically wouldn't work, but DM's call.
Hold on.
I'm also running off an entirely different lore set than what I imagine Trevor is.
I
I
mean,
think I should write down
okay.
what I was thinking.
So hold on. Let me check this. This is a sleep spell. Shake your flap. Okay, so you touch.
Uh-oh.
You
He's
bend
gotta
down
touch it?
and yeah, it says you touch a living creature.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has. You
'Cause
touch.
that wakes him up, right?
You
Or it
touch the main, and you channel your spell into it, and it appeared to have no effect.
Dang it.
Just as a DM note, didn't have 0 hit points.
Well, I know it didn't have
So-
0 hit points, but I assumed that it was probably undead
Uh,
or a construct.
it's not undead or a construct.
And
so-
what would it have done if it was undead?
Killed
No
it, I
effect.
guess.
Nothing.
Oh.
It wouldn't have had that either. So it doesn't do anything. Yeah. So I don't know what you're doing there. That's all right. All right. So now we have main 1, which is on the top, which is the one you just touched, and he kind of just like gurgled in his sleep.
I thought when you touched him, he wakes up. Is that
Nope.
not true? Oh,
Nope.
okay. All
You
right.
have to slap him. You have to
Okay.
like physically like try and shake them and wake them up.
Got it. Okay.
You have to pick them up and stuff them into a mimic.
Yeah.
That does
Although
it. Yeah.
I don't think we could do that with these two.
Yeah.
Look big.
Funny you should mention that. No, I'm just kidding. So Nomad, top of the order,
is a mimic.
you're up.
It's my turn again already?
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
the 2 monsters didn't attack.
Gosh. Okay.
Run forward and yell at them some more? I don't know.
So your
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna-
spell lasts a full minute, which is 10 rounds of combat.
Oh. Okay. So
That's a long time. So they're
it is a
out.
long time.
They're out for a while. If you wish, we can take you out of combat since they're not aggressive anymore. But you have 60 seconds then after that point to do something else.
Wait, I understand. If I wish what?
If you guys wish to be out of combat, you can be at the moment because they are out of commission for the next 60 seconds. So you can do something out of combat that takes you a minute. If you want to let them wake up, for instance, or want to do something while they're asleep, I'm just letting you know. If you didn't want to attack them I'm just letting you know
Oh, I
because
see.
they're out for 10 turns and it's just you guys just channeling spells or hacks, whatever you want to do. So, let me know what you guys want to do. They will not be attacking you until they're awoken. They are awoke.
Right.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so yeah, just so you know, I only got 10 minutes here.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do Ray of Frost on the one that's next to WE.
Okay. All right, go for it. Yeah, you don't need to roll attack. He's asleep and prone, so you hit him. So roll damage.
Oh, okay. So hold on. So my damage is.
Hold on, I'm gonna check something
Oh,
real
one
quick
again.
too. On damage. I think you might do additional damage. I haven't checked this
Oh, if they're
before.
sleeping, you mean, or what?
They're unconscious. Like they're entirely unconscious. It counts as a critical hit. So that means you can roll dismemberment rules on this. So roll a d10.
Roll a d10. Okay.
You seem to have the most rip and tear between the 3 of us on accident.
Okay.
I know,
You yeah, you go ahead and roll damage now. And roll
Okay, so what did-
roll
what-
2d8 because it's a critical hit.
2d8. Okay, hold on. I gotta. What's the command to do? Oh, I'll
Slash
just do it here.
roll additional.
Slash-
That's right. D8 too. Okay, here we go. I think
You
this
got
is
it.
right. Yeah. Oh,
Okay. Not very much.
not much,
Um,
but
Yeah, you do 8. That's 4. Okay. Yeah, so you do 4 on the top one, right? Yeah, you do 4 damage. And you which limb do you want to disintegrate?
whichever one's closer to WE.
I mean, he's sprawled, kind of like
Okay, the right
Eat-
limb.
which
Oh,
arm or
it's
leg.
also got legs too. Oh, definitely.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Did it have anything in its arms? I can't even remember.
Nope. That should be something. Hold on. Nope.
Oh boy.
It has claws.
Oh, has claws. Okay, so we'll just take one of the arms.
Okay. Left or right?
Left arm. Left arm.
All right. You blow off his left arm as he's just laying there on the ground, and he's awake now.
Yep. Okay.
But looking real hurt.
Really?
Really hurt. Not pleased with life. He's just
Physically or emotionally?
just both. Yeah, he's not having a great day. Yeah, and Finnegan, you're up.
What? Oh yeah.
The top one's awake, but prone, and the bottom one's asleep.
I still don't know if physical attacks can do anything.
Right.
I guess move me. Do I have the distance to get above the awake one?
Yeah.
Yeah, do me there, because I don't want to be in between the two of these things.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Kick him in the mouth.
All right, so you're gonna do a cool
No, it's not.
Grab-
It's not cool.
not cool at all. All right, let's say you can grab a rope.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick him. Just
all
kick
right,
him.
You hit him regardless of your bonus. 16 hits. So
Oh, since he's prone, yeah.
yeah, he's still on the
Uh,
ground. So
Do I
yeah.
roll the damage die as
Actually,
per
hold on.
usual?
Actually, no. Roll again. Roll again. 'Cause
Okay,
You can still
okay.
crit. You can still crit.
Woo!
Okay. Well, roll a d10.
Oh,
Oh, it's almost a 10. All right, you do not dismember. Oh, and you just knock his other arm off. Oh my gosh.
all right. Well,
Okay.
now do I roll my unarmed strike damage roll?
Yep, and you do two. You double the damage dice, whatever that happens to be.
Well, 12.
No, you don't. No, you don't multiply. You roll 2 of the dice.
Oh,
So,
so
3 plus 2
11.
is 5. 5 plus. Okay, so it's 11 total. Okay. Yeah. So you don't dismember him, which makes you a little bit sad inside. But you also just you just like freaking like WWE just like body slam this fool into the ground.
I elbow dropped his spine.
Yeah, you jump off of the railing of the boat and just come down on him, and you just hear this like earth-shattering thunk, and he's out. He's gone.
Oh, so physical attacks do work?
He's the dead.
So does that mean? Never mind.
He's what?
He's dead.
He is dead. Okay.
He's dead.
Hey, we successfully killed a creature without use of. Wait, no, we still maimed him.
Yeah, you named him before you did it. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
So far,
Technically,
you
technically this is-
dismembered a ghoul before shoving him in a pool of burning holy water. You shoved a goblin into a mimic while he's alive.
Well,
and now
this is the first
you've done
creature we've killed as a direct result of combat, I should say.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
being out of combat and the other being indirect or
Okay.
infighting.
So I think you're done because you can't move to get. You don't have enough movement to get to number 2.
Yeah, I'm good here.
Okay. The next up is main 2, who's at the bottom. He is still snoring. And now we have WE.
Okay, well, I walk up behind him
Okay.
and I
And
hit
stare
him
at
with
the
my
back of the
sword.
ship.
Okay. Yeah, he's prone. Roll attack with advantage.
I don't know what that means.
Isn't that
Actually,
2
roll-
of them?
Yeah, roll 2 d20s. Advantage means you roll 2 and you take the higher number.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on.
I jump off the back of the boat.
In shame.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense logistically.
I guess we could just say he hit but didn't do anything extra.
Yeah, I'd say you hit him, you stab him in the butt, and you realize that he doesn't have a butt. It's just kind of like this empty sack of air back there. It's kind of weird.
Kind of just
so
a pus.
you're
pus-
disturbed, but You didn't hit him technically, so you didn't wake him up. You still
Farted. You made him fart.
you didn't fart,
Okay.
but he's
Oh boy.
still
Well,
just
that's
passed
the end
out.
of my turn.
That's your turn. Okay.
Are you gonna retreat or anything away from that?
No,
That
I can't smell,
the
and
guy
I'm
in the
immune to
black?
poison and
I'm,
disease.
I'm worried about.
Well,
that
he's
other
not in
guy.
combat, so
No, he's at the wheel still. He's above you technically too. This
Oh,
isn't
okay.
actually that close. There, that's
You gotta
actually
remember that
above.
we're on a boat, actually,
We're on a
not
boat.
a
This
dungeon.
isn't. Yeah, this isn't a great map for that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, he's actually much further back probably overall by like
Okay.
back here somewhere. Okay, stop the order is Nomad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I gotta go.
Well,
Okay.
we're just yeah, hit him.
Okay. I'm
gonna
gonna
hit.
put my ray of frost on him,
Yeah,
and so
go
I
for
just
it. Roll 2d20.
2d20.
Roll the
He's-
advantage. Yeah.
He
Oh.
is on the ground.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. Do you got any pluses on that?
Wait a minute. I'm rolling this for what now? This is for the
Your Ray of Frost is
Frost.
plus 5,
plus
right?
5, right?
Okay.
So is it 15? Is that how it works? You take the higher of the two.
Yep. Yep. You hit him. Go ahead and roll damage and roll double dice.
Okay, so it's supposed to be 1d8,
So roll 2d8.
2d8. Okay.
Okay. That's a good roll.
9.
All right, and you blast this fool right in the face, and you freeze his head, and it falls off.
Yeah.
And he is dead, and y'all are out of
Wait.
combat.
Wait, before he's dead, or,
Yes.
I mean, no, he's dead, but before you remove him, I'm gonna run up to him and measure his head
Okay.
because it fell off.
Yeah, it did. It
Do,
did.
do
Okay.
you have the distance for that?
Well, you're out of combat, so.
Oh,
technically,
Yeah, sorry. So I'm gonna measure
Uh,
his head. I'm gonna take out my little notebook and I'm gonna write down the size and take a little picture of him. You know, take a sketch of him and put it in my little notebook. And does he have a name? No, we don't know his name. Is Pink Thing.
He's a main.
Oh, he is a main.
and-
Okay.
He's a main, yeah.
Okay. So I write down his name.
Okay.
Main. Okay. All right.
That's where
Yeah.
we're leaving it off here then, for you guys to solve the rest of this circle.
Okay.
On your return.
Yay!
You'll-
He managed not to die.
Yeah. y'all
So
are
we just gotta
still
remember whose turn it is, right?
You're out of
We're
combat.
combat doesn't
So
Oh,
you're
matter.
that's
fine.
true. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys fine.
I guess at this point, all we
Excellent.
have left to do is talk to the captain.
Hmm?
But
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
Next week on. Here
Okay.
On Heroes and Hot Dogs.
Sunday, bro.
I'm gonna take a dump on the poop deck.
Oh, jeez.